Imagine for a moment that you are not just the version of yourself that you know, but part of something much greater. There are parallel realities where other versions of you are experiencing different lessons, reaching goals you may not have even imagined yet. We call these versions your parallel self, like branches of a tree, all connected by the same expanded consciousness. Now imagine that you could access the wisdom and power of these other selves and bring them into your life right now. In this video, you'll discover how this connection with your parallel self and expanded consciousness can truly transform your life, revealing all the potential you already hold within. We'll explore techniques, from visualization to quantum jumping, that can help you collapse the reality you want to live right into the present. So stay with us until the end. You'll learn step by step how to access this transformative power. And if this knowledge resonates with you, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to continue on this journey of self-discovery and manifestation. Your parallel selves are living in alternate realities, each following a unique path, exploring skills and talents you may not have accessed yet. Yet, all these paths are connected to you by this consciousness network, one that you can benefit from. Think of it as a library of knowledge where you can seek inspiration, ideas, and strength to face your challenges. And what if I told you that you could access these paths right now? It may sound magical, but it's a fundamental part of who you are. This network is your expanded consciousness, far beyond the limits of the reality you know. It transcends time and space, connecting every part of you in a single flow of wisdom and energy. By expanding your perception of time, you open doors to these other selves and begin to realize that there is not just one you, but many yous coexisting. And what if you could absorb the power, courage, and lessons of these parallel selves to become everything you've always wanted to be? This connection is not just a philosophical concept, it's a practical tool for manifestation and personal fulfillment. Expanded consciousness allows you to recognize an infinite potential within you, ready to be accessed. Each parallel self represents a path, a possibility, a fulfillment that can transform your present. All you need to do is open your mind and let this wisdom flow into you, breaking the limited self-perception and expanding consciousness. The idea that we are limited to what we know about ourselves is merely an illusion. When you begin to expand your consciousness, you realize that what you call self is just a temporary manifestation, a fraction of something far greater. Your ordinary state of consciousness keeps you within a limited view, but what if you could transcend that? What if you could access this expanded consciousness and see everything you truly are? Imagine your consciousness as a vast ocean, and what you see now is only the surface. Every deeper layer connects you to new experiences, skills, and wisdom waiting to be uncovered. Expanding consciousness gives you access to these deeper levels, revealing a complexity within you that goes far beyond the reality you know. This expansion leads you to a greater understanding of your existence and the boundless potential you carry within. With each new discovery, you realize that your parallel self has already lived through situations that could help you today. They know the paths, solutions, and shortcuts that you may not have yet experienced. This connection with your parallel self strengthens your perspective, showing you that reality is far more flexible than it appears. As you expand your consciousness, you start to see that the barriers between these different selves are thinner than you thought. This discovery isn't just about what you think is possible, but about how you perceive reality itself. When you allow yourself to expand, you open up to parallel realities that reveal versions of who you can be. Every time you access a new level of expanded consciousness, you become a fuller version of yourself, and with this, your manifestation capacity increases exponentially. The impact of parallel realities. As you begin to understand the existence of parallel realities, everything in your life takes on new possibilities. Each parallel self is living, learning, and growing along a different timeline, but is still connected to yours. This means that in some way the victories, experiences, and insights of these other selves can impact your life now. It's as if they are all playing together in a single symphony, creating a complete experience. These parallel realities hold the secret to many of the answers you seek today. Your parallel self has already achieved many of your dreams and overcome challenges that you still face. They can help you see new ways to act and provide insights that seem to come out of nowhere, but actually flow from this expanded consciousness. When you connect with them, you receive this wisdom as a gift, almost like advice from a version of yourself who has already been through it all. Accessing your parallel self is like opening a portal to knowledge where every challenge you face has already been resolved in some way. It may sound surreal, but it's something profoundly real and possible. Everything depends on how you connect with this expanded consciousness and allow it to flow through you. And by doing so, you begin to align with these experiences and bring the wisdom you need into your life, helping you grow and evolve. Each insight you receive from these parallel realities brings a new perception and a fresh way of seeing the world. It's like having a conversation with a mentor who knows exactly what you need to do to evolve. The manifestation of your desires starts to accelerate because you're no longer alone. You're connected with various versions of yourself, all helping you to grow and evolve. Restructuring your perception of time. Time as we know it is a mental construct. What we call time perception is something our mind organizes linearly to help us understand life's events. But as you expand your consciousness, you begin to see that time is a series of possibilities that can coexist. The past, present, and future are happening simultaneously within an infinite field of possibilities. Think of time as a collection of moments that you can access anytime. The nonlinear perception of time reveals that you can choose which of these moments to live in. This discovery is the first step in understanding that your parallel self lives in a world where these temporal barriers don't exist. They aren't bound by the past or the future. They are free to move through different points in time. When you shift your perception of time, you understand that the present moment is your point of power. Everything you wish to manifest already exists somewhere along this vast timeline. By expanding your consciousness, you begin to realize that you can access these points, bringing what you desire into the present. It's as if time is an open road, and you can choose where to stop and what to explore. The key to transforming your reality lies in reshaping this time perception so that it works in your favor. By understanding that time is fluid, you start using your intention and focus to bring the desired future into the present. This shift in perception allows you to fully grasp the power of being a conscious creator of your experience. The power to shape time through expanded consciousness. Expanded consciousness allows us to use time as a resource for manifestation. When you understand that time is not rigid, but a tool that responds to your state of consciousness, you start using it differently. Time can be your ally, shaped according to your perception and intention. Every moment you live can be molded to allow you access to the reality you desire. Imagine being in a state of pure presence, without thinking of the past or worrying about the future. In that moment, you're aligned with your parallel self, in total harmony with this expanded consciousness. With every moment you access this perception, time ceases to be a barrier. It becomes something you can shape, a tool that works for you. When you achieve this connection, every desire you have comes closer, and time becomes a channel that brings you to those outcomes. It's a state of total alignment, where you feel everything flowing in your favor. This state enables quick and effortless manifestation. Everything you want seems to come to you naturally. It's this expanded consciousness that gives you the power to shape time to achieve everything you want. With time molded by your intention and focus, you start to see that you can live in a way that is far more fluid and in harmony with your desires. Each action and thought has a clear and directed purpose, and time adjusts to ease your journey. This process gives you a sense of control over your reality, empowering you to mold your destiny according to your vibration and frequency. Now that you understand the power of time and expanded consciousness, imagine accessing it with your mind and jumping into alternate realities. The next section will show you how to connect with your parallel self and use quantum jumping to change your life. Accessing parallel realities through expanded consciousness. By expanding your consciousness, you open a doorway to access your parallel realities. Imagine each version of you existing in a different timeline, and as your perception expands, you begin to sense the presence of these other versions. This movement, known as quantum jumping, allows you to connect with a version of yourself who has already achieved what you desire. In making this jump, you access a state of consciousness where barriers fade, and the wisdom of these versions becomes yours. As you let your expanded consciousness flow, you start seeing yourself as a person full of possibilities. Each alternate reality represents a life in which you have already overcome challenges, reached goals, and lived in abundance. The secret is understanding that you can choose which of these realities to collapse and live in. When you make that choice, you use your intention to change channels and tune into the frequency of the parallel self you want to access. Quantum jumping is like a mental and spiritual journey, taking you to a reality where you already live what you desire. All it takes to make this jump is expanding your consciousness and opening your mind to these possibilities. By doing this, you don't just access other realities, you also transform your own. This ability to navigate through parallel realities shows you that you are much more than just an observer. Each quantum jump you make confirms that your expanded consciousness is changing the way you see life. It's not just about understanding these concepts, it's about experiencing them as something real. You become a traveler of realities, an explorer of your potential, and in doing so, awaken to a power that has always been within you. As you make these jumps, your perception expands, and reality begins to respond to this new vibration. You realize you have the power to adjust your timeline, choosing the version of reality that resonates most with your desires. Now that you see the impact of parallel realities on your life, let's explore the role of your parallel self in manifesting your dreams. Manifestation and the role of the parallel self. When we talk about manifestation, many people think it's just about wishing for something and waiting for it to happen. But in truth, manifestation is about aligning yourself vibrationally with what already exists on some level. Your parallel self is already living this desired reality and knows the secrets to reach it. By connecting with them, you aren't just accessing information, you're embodying a state where these achievements feel natural. The parallel self who has already accomplished your dreams serves as both inspiration and proof that your desires are possible. They have already overcome the obstacles you face today and understand how to use time and reality as allies. By tapping into this state of consciousness, you receive guidance for manifesting with ease and speed. This version of you reminds you that there are no limits, and that reality is simply a reflection of your inner state. This connection with your parallel self isn't something that happens only once. It's an ongoing process. Each time you vibrationally align with them, you strengthen this connection and draw closer to your goals. Rapid manifestation becomes possible when you view yourself as an extension of a reality where everything you want has already been achieved. This version of you already lives what you desire, and all you need to do is absorb this frequency. By bringing the wisdom of your parallel self into the present, you shape your reality with intention and purpose. The expanded consciousness you develop through this practice is a powerful tool for transforming your life. And the more you practice, the more natural this connection becomes, until you truly start living in the reality you've always dreamed of. If you've begun to see the importance of your parallel self in your manifestation journey, imagine the power of enhancing this with daily practice. The next section will show you how visualization and vibrational alignment can accelerate your connection and the manifestation of your dreams. Let's dive in. Visualization practice and vibrational alignment for manifestation. To connect with your parallel self and parallel realities, one of the most powerful practices is visualization. When you visualize, you're creating a vibrational bridge between your current reality and the reality you want to manifest. The key is to feel as if you're already living that reality, capturing its frequency and energy. By doing so, you're tuning your expanded consciousness to the state of consciousness of a version of you that has already achieved what you desire. Imagine yourself living your dreams in vivid detail. How you feel, what you see, and how you react to this new state. This practice not only connects you with this alternate reality, but also shifts your vibration so that you are in total harmony with it. This vibrational alignment makes reality respond to you, creating a path for your desires to manifest. The more intense and real your visualization feels, the stronger your connection with your parallel self becomes. After visualizing, It's essential to release the desire and trust the process. By letting go of attachment to how and when, you allow manifestation to occur more fluidly and quickly. Quantum physics tells us that all possibilities already exist, and your intention and focus are what collapse that reality into the present moment. Trusting that this version of you already exists is the key to speeding up this process. Practicing visualization regularly strengthens this bond and makes manifestation a natural part of your routine. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to access the state of consciousness where your desires are already realized. Each visualization session brings you closer to living your life in alignment with the parallel self that already possesses everything you desire. As you incorporate visualization into your routine, you gain the certainty that you are already living the reality you want. And since time and emotions shape our experiences, imagine how they influence the speed of manifestation. In the next section, we'll explore the role of time and emotion in bringing your dreams into the present. The role of time and emotion in manifestation. Time and emotion are fundamental elements in the process of manifestation. When you view your desire as something far away, you project it into the future and create a separation. The true magic happens when you shorten this distance by bringing the future into the now through emotion and vibration. This is the power of a nonlinear perception of time. You stop waiting for things to happen and start living them in the present. Emotions act as fuel that propels expanded consciousness toward the desired reality. When you feel gratitude, joy, and fulfillment, your body and mind align with that reality. It's like sending a signal to the universe, saying that you're already living what you desire. This emotional state creates a resonance with your parallel self, who is already experiencing this reality. When you exist in a high vibrational frequency, everything around you responds to this energy. You attract experiences, people, and situations that are in harmony with this vibration. Instead of feeling the lack of what you desire, you start living in the fullness of already having it. This state of abundance shortens the timeline for manifestation, bringing the future into the now. The emotion of already having what you desire is the secret to rapid manifestation. You are no longer waiting for the future. You're creating it now, through your emotions and focus. When you live in this state, time collapses, and what once seemed impossible begins to materialize naturally in your life. Understanding and mastering your perception of time empowers you to create your experience. And with the help of quantum physics, you'll see that your attention collapses reality. In the next section, let's delve into the power of the observer and quantum superposition in conscious creation. Quantum physics and the theory of superposition and manifestation. Quantum physics teaches us that all possible realities exist simultaneously. This concept of quantum superposition shows that just as an electron can be in multiple places at once, you also have multiple versions of yourself. All of these versions are waiting to be observed or chosen to become your reality. Expanded consciousness enables you to act as the observer, who collapses the desired reality. Every choice, thought, and emotion you have is like a command to the universe, telling it which reality you want to collapse. When you make a clear decision about what you want and align your vibration with this desire, you activate this quantum superposition and cause a collapse in reality. This means that among all your parallel realities, you choose one to experience. And this conscious choice is the power of manifestation in its purest form. The role of the observer in quantum physics is crucial, as it is what brings a possibility into reality. By focusing your intention and feeling the presence of this fulfilled desire, you literally collapse that possibility into the physical plane. Your expanded consciousness allows you to navigate these infinite possibilities and choose the one that most resonates with your essence. The clearer this intention, the more potent the collapse of the reality you desire. This turns manifestation into something active, not passive. You don't wait for things to happen. You make them happen by aligning with the frequency of the desired reality. By understanding this concept, you realize that creating your reality is in your hands, depending entirely on where you place your focus and attention. By integrating this knowledge into your life, you become the true creator of your experience, embracing the role of both observer and active participant. And speaking of choices, let's explore in the next section how to consciously choose the reality you wish to live each moment. Reality as a conscious and active choice. When you understand that your expanded consciousness is the key to accessing different alternate realities, you begin to see that you can choose which reality you want to live in. Your life doesn't need to follow a fixed sequence of events. You have the power to decide which experience to manifest. This means you aren't just a passive observer of your reality. You're an active creator, someone who can shape the world around you. With the right focus and clear intention, you can select which version of yourself you want to embody. Imagine yourself as an artist with a paintbrush in hand and a blank canvas before you. Each thought, emotion, and action is like a brushstroke, creating the reality you experience. The more aware you are of this process, the more beautiful and fulfilling your experience becomes. By tapping into the power of quantum physics and quantum superposition, you can collapse the reality that resonates most with your dreams and desires. Manifestation becomes incredibly powerful when you see reality as a choice. Rather than reacting to events, you begin to create them, taking control of your destiny. This process is about aligning your vibration and adjusting your frequency to be in harmony with what you want to experience. When you become conscious of this power, you see that every moment is an opportunity to make a new choice and shape your future. To create a reality that reflects your deepest desires, start acting as if you are already living in that reality. This isn't just positive thinking, it's about feeling, vibrating, and behaving as someone who already has what they desire. By doing this, you create a vibrational alignment with the reality you've chosen, and it manifests naturally because your state of consciousness is in complete harmony with what you want. Now that you understand how to actively shape your reality, let's dive into how to incorporate the wisdom of your parallel self into your everyday life. In the next section, we'll see how to make this powerful connection a part of your daily routine and use it as a constant source of strength and clarity. Bringing the parallel self into everyday life. Now that you understand the power of the parallel self and expanded consciousness, let's explore how to bring this wisdom into your daily life. Every moment, you can connect with this version of yourself that is already living your dreams, whether through intuition, reflection, or daily visualization practices. To start, dedicate a few moments each morning to a small ritual of vibrational alignment, perhaps writing down your intentions or meditating, allowing this wisdom to flow into your life. In doing so, you invite this version of yourself to be present in all of your decisions. At times, you may feel an intuition or a sudden insight that seems to come out of nowhere. In reality, this is your parallel self communicating with you, offering guidance and answers they already know. These intuitions are signals that you're in sync with your expanded consciousness. The more you connect with them, the easier it becomes to access this wisdom. Make a conscious effort to listen to these messages and trust the responses you receive. Incorporate quick visualization practices throughout your day. Take a minute to imagine yourself living in the reality you desire, feeling in tune with the frequency of this version of yourself. By repeating this practice, you reinforce the bond with your parallel self and transform this reality into part of your present. Each visualization serves as a powerful reminder that you are in an active state of creation. When facing challenges or making important decisions, ask yourself, what would my version who has already overcome this do? This practice helps you tap into the power of your parallel realities and make wiser decisions. Over time, you'll realize you're no longer alone. You're in constant collaboration with a version of yourself who already lives this desired reality, guiding each step along the way. Recognizing the power of your parallel self and expanded consciousness opens the door to a life filled with self-discovery and manifestation. This is the moment I invite you to dive even deeper into this journey. With each step, each practice, you draw closer to the version of yourself already living your dreams. Manifestation becomes a natural part of your life, and everything around you starts to respond to your new vibration. So, if this video resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this message with others who could also benefit from this knowledge. Together, We are expanding our consciousness and discovering the incredible power of our intention and focus. Each interaction here strengthens the channel's energy and our community. And of course, leave a comment below to share your thoughts, experiences, or questions. Each of you has something unique to add to this collective journey of manifestation and self-discovery. By sharing, you're helping to create a reality where more people have access to this wisdom and the power of quantum jumping. Remember, you are an active creator of your reality, and you have the power to shape your world with every thought, every choice, and every new intention. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and keep exploring the endless possibilities that the universe holds for you. Until the next video, know that you are more connected than you can imagine with your parallel self, who already lives the life of your dreams.